get me wrong.
Man
Tonight's
to
show
Man
is not going to
Radio.
be just a woman bashing show, but it's not going to just be a woman bashing show.
You ain't got to lie, Greg. You ain't got to lie.
Welcome to Man Radio with Richard Hall and Chris Smith, where the focus is raw, uncut conversation about love, life, and family, and a little bit more. Your comments are welcomed. Man Radio. Let's get this show started.
You busted. It's all on your grill.
Man to Man Radio. Man to Man TV. Hello, everybody. It's the fourth and final week of having us, the Truth Brothers, as your humble guests standing in for Man to Man TV. They'll be back. I'm Ray.
And I'm Devon.
We're the Truth Brothers. And this is our final show. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. We've got our patented Terrible Truf newscast this week, and we want everybody to join in on all the fun. So please lay your comments out as you're listening to the broadcast and prepare yourself for the most incredible news stories you've ever heard in your life.
Let me tell you something. If y'all have not had a chance to experience the Terrible Truf, man, you know, it's a real fun, laid-back show. We're going to just have a good time. You know, we figured we'd possibly go out on a bang and have some laughs with y'all. But a few people that I see inside the chat room, hey, Jacqueline.
Hey, Jacqueline.
A few people that we've seen inside the chat room has had the chance to experience the Terrible Truf before. So trust me, you're going to be in for one tonight.
There you go.
This is the Terrible Truf with your terrible anchors, Ray and Devon.
Greetings and salutations. This is the Terrible Truf. This portion of the Terrible Truf is brought to you by Black Lives Mattress, the only mattress where it's okay to be face down.
And also Shelley Perry's new hit stage play, Mama Saw Jesus in the Toaster, at the new old rebuilt Regal Theater down the street from the Currency Exchange next to 3/5 Bank, the bank for colored, now with new front door entrance.
Isn't that grand? Isn't that grand? You like them Black Lives Mattresses?
Hey, how you doing, Miss Lachey? Welcome to the Terrible Truf, the only newscast that gives it to you raw and uncut.
No doubt. So I had a chance to go ahead and go. Oh man, that killed me. I had a chance to go back and go over some stuff that we did before, but it was during the process of me going over these stories, man, I found one that just tickled me to death.
Okay.
I will read that one probably as the second one, but it was one that I wanted to read to you first, bro.
Cool.
Dad's play-by-play of girl escaping son's room after a sleepover.
All right. That's what we're doing today, huh? So he's giving the play-by-play of the girl trying to get out of the house.
So evidently, Pop's caught. Well, let's just read the story. Dad gave a whole play-by-play of his teenage son sneaking the girl out of his house after their secret sleepover, leaving everyone on the edge of their seats. The suspense began when Dad, also known as Tricky D on Twitter, realized
that's Dad's name, Tricky D. Yep, and his son's name was Sneaky D.
Twitter, his dad's Tricky D on Twitter realized his stepson had snuck a girl into their home overnight, questioning how in the world he was going to get the girl out of the house without anybody realizing she was there. Quote, so my stepson has a girl upstairs in his room and that stayed the night, and my wife doesn't know yet. I'm curious on how he plans to smuggle her out now that the whole family is awake. and now we wait. He began, quote, I hear the defining movement around from his room right above me, he continued. It's 10:39, and this poor girl hasn't had a chance to pee this morning.
So he heard them talking up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
His wife was up and around the home in full Saturday house cleaning mode, which could have either been bad for the teen or provided a perfect opportunity for him to get the girl out. The girl's cute white shoes sat at the front entrance on the opposite end of the house where the side door was. She was going to abandon her shoes or risk being seen with them. The entire play-by-play is incredibly suspenseful, and it's something parents can appreciate. Long story short, Dad told the mom, and the mom kicked the young woman out of the house
because she's the bad guy.
Well, I'm sure there was no need to chastise the little girl, man. The girl was, the age of them they were both 17. 17-year-old. He's a kid who's like, hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and give me some. It's the guy's stepson. Because I wonder if it had been his.
Because he's Tricky D.
Yeah, but if Tricky D, that would have been little Tricky D, would he have been like, hey man, I ain't mad at you. Go ahead. I'll keep your mama busy. You go ahead and send your
out of here. Try getting up early next time.
Well, you got to learn how to be one of them minute men, son. Ain't no
like old dad. Like old dad.
Because dad likes to get it in and get it out. Ask your mama. That was something it was something about that story that resonated. Because like I was saying, man, I got these boys here. And yeah. I was talking to my wife and I'm sitting there. I'm like, yo, what if this happened? And I was trying to fathom if I caught my son in the crib and he had a lady over, I know what I'm supposed to do.
What you supposed to do?
Hey, man, you're not supposed to do that, man. She got to go, man. We can't have that in this house, man. We're a Christian home here and all that other stuff. But
what are you going to do?
I can't say what I'm going to do because I don't know what I'm going to do at that point in time when it actually happened may be different. But right now, what I'm going to do is, hey, man, what she look like? All right, because, if I'm waiting on the chance I can pull my son or something, hey, man, that's you?
Come here, have this brew, crack him open a brew.
Yeah, like, hey, man, I'm waiting to come in the crib and see him on the couch with something. And I'll be like, okay, cool. Let me holler at you in the kitchen real quick. And just be like, hey boy, that's you right there? With that grown woman? Look at that. Oh, man, you killing out here, son. And I go, hey, man, go ahead. Pull him out. Hit him with the gold wrapper and say, go on in there, champ. Show him what we show him. Hey, you ain't 6'4" for nothing. Go in there and show him why you're tight.
Messed up.
But
that's messed up. So everybody out there, if everybody out there, you catch your son, not your daughter, you catch your son with a little female in his room, how do you handle it? What do you say? Do you leave the door open, or do you say, hey, or do you pull him aside, pull him in the kitchen and say, hey, you at least strapped up, right?
Hey man, what do you do? Because you sitting there running a whole shablam. Look at Tony. Tony like, no, Tony, I'm not even.
Tony, come on now. Come on.
I mean,
hey, at least here, take one of these.
Because she keeps saying no. At a certain point, you know that if he's got in the crib, no, see, Tia, here's the problem. She gotta go. Okay. See, now we finna get into it. If she has to go, what are you saying to your son then? Because if you you little trampling tramp and this, that, and the third, and what if your son snuck up? Look, I know the women was gonna stick together on that one.
We're the villains for that. But hey, boys, Are you strapped up?
No days leaving the door open. Just give them suspense to get a little sneaky off.
Yeah, like you come in there and say, "Oh, you're studying, huh? Stand up."
Yo, Eric, what's up, man?
You're studying, huh? Stand up.
He got the point at her, right?
Right.
Nah, I think.
Like, all right, come here, pogo stick. Let me talk to you.
Yeah, nah, but that's what I'm saying, man. And now it's dudes in here. It's more the chat is growing, and the question is, if you caught your son getting something in, hey man, come on, you know he got a little lady in the crib. Are you guys gonna bust him out right there though? I can't. That's the thing. I can't kill my son's little ego, man. Especially if he got him a little thing right there with him. I'm like, okay, let me see what he is. Now, only time I'll do it is be sitting next to Precious. Now he got Precious on the couch with him. We got a whole.
Oh, so now it's different if it's Stud on the couch, huh?
No, because I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna have to look at him. I'm gonna have to say, hey man.
So you come in and she on the couch eating chicken wings, and you like
Tony say that ain't right.
Dude, that's what you're doing? That's what you're saying? She breathing hard.
Yes, I gotta ask my man flat up out the gate. Is this if you come with Down syndrome, girl, then we got a problem, man. Like, dude.
So if he come in with Down syndrome, girl, now we got a problem. Before you was giving him high five.
Okay, let me look. So, I want to be able to give him a half. I want to be able to pull my son aside.
But you say, come in and they dancing to this.
Let's get it retired.
Right.
And try to break your wrist. Then the call so chest and try to bite some ill.
So they dancing to this. Now we got a problem.
Tony, you knew what you were signing up for when you said you wanted us on the show. So now we here now. It's too late. The gloves are off.
Yeah, it's off. We told you how we was going out.
But no, I'm serious. If you come into the joint, look, man to man, and all the men that's in there listening, if you come in the crib, right, your son, you know, he come in, you walk in the door, and you come from a hard day, you take your construction boots off, you took your joint off, you sit it down, and he come in and the girl is biting her shirt like this, you not gonna say, hey man, you can go to jail for this. You can't just take them out of their place of solidarity and bring them to the house. Do she know she's supposed to be out? Where's her medicine? These are questions you got to ask because you don't want to be held liable. These are things that's important, man.
Okay. And to be fair, okay, so you're saying if you come home and your son got Summer, Sandy, Tia on the couch, everything's A-okay, thumbs up. Yeah. But you got Precious on the couch, we got to talk.
Oh, okay. No, he got Precious on the couch. It's a whole, hey, excuse me, ma'am. I need you to stop crying on my couch and get out. Now, see, here's the difference. Tia, Summer, Sandy, they could be on the couch crying. I'd be like, hey, man, go console them, man. What's wrong with you? But if Precious is on the couch crying, I'm like, hey, girl, you got to get out of my house with all that noise. That's what I'm at with it. I don't like a loud house at a certain hour, baby. You gotta get out.
Okay, then. Now, Tia, Summer, Sandy, because we seen them names pop up. Y'all got a Jacqueline. Y'all got a son at home, and he got finery on the couch. But you know your son is secretly a gewoofer bear. You know your son is secretly ugly. You love him, but you ain't gonna tell him he ugly. But you know deep down he ugly. What do you say to him then? What do you say to him then? Like,
I got a hell of a scenario once they get to that one because I got one better than that. Let me ask you something, sir.
Go ahead.
You sitting down. You come in from a crib. You see your son. He on there. He got his arm around something pretty, man. Bad, right? Next thing you know, you like, hey, how you doing? Oh, how you doing, Mr. Gage? Now you hear that. You hear that come back. You
saying he got the big dick bitch in the house?
Yeah. He Trey Shawning. He tells you, oh yeah, my dad played in the NBA. Oh, who is it? It's Dwayne Wade. You find out your son's dating Zaire. You cool with that?
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Oh boy.
Terrible Truf.
And he been fooling you for months.
Right. So
and at the cookout, you find out at the cookout because she crossed you over.
She someone say not the man.
But the man. How you doing, Mr. Gage? What the fuck? How you doing, Mr. Gage? Hold up. Hey, whoa, he's you changing that tire wrong.
Then your son say, "Come on, Dad, don't ruin this for me. You gonna fuck this up for me, man. You go.
Ooh.
Hey, man, you wild, man. You stupid for that one. But oh man, we got the comments coming in. I'm gonna read a few of them.
Okay.
Oh, Tony say she about to lose that lash. Oh, yeah, we there. Man, Jacqueline said no child would be doing that in my house. I ain't mad at you, Jacqueline. I hear you.
Especially if she got a voice deeper than your husband, we got a problem.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing, and I understand the ladies, and we're being very mannish right now. So, you know, some of us say that's horrible.
That's horrible. It is.
Yeah. Eric said, Tony, when you get a chance to read, Eric said, I'm gonna say your ass better have a cold. That's what
Hey, I don't see your nose running. What's wrong with you?
That ain't Rona. What is that?
I don't see your nose running. What's wrong with you?
It's time to go up her nose and see if that's Rona. Oh man. Some of the said both of us are on punishment. Just go ahead and stand in the corner.
She said, how you doing? And he say,
I came looking for man's butt.
Not my son's, hopefully. And
he brought him there.
But
he brought him there.
Here's the crazy part. If let's say they about a good 2.5, 3 months in, you know something done happened, bro.
Exactly.
You know either, hey man, they gonna be on the Black Lives mattress.
Or you say, oh, he done snuck her in the house. You doing tricky D thing, and then you go in the bathroom and you like, wait a minute, he ain't shaving.
Right. Now, here's another thing though. Let me ask you this. Let's say for the sake of argument, right? Homie, you got a kid that your son is somehow not oblivious to the fact, because to be fair, there are women out here that will trick them like you by looks, you would never know.
Yes, these days they could totally fool you. It has gotten to the point now you just can't say that you gonna figure that out, because not necessarily. So you can be fooled. The problem is if he's been fooled and then he keeps going, now you gotta talk. He like, Dad, I didn't mean it, but I couldn't stop. Stop.
Once it pinned me down, it was a wrap, Dad. I'm gonna get out of this next week, though. I promise. We ain't gonna make it past next week. That's crazy.
Yeah, a month from now. Yeah.
Oh man. So you want to go to this next story, man?
Yes, let's go to the next story.
Well, speaking of dudes who like to carry that all, Transgender model Sydney Starr and Darius McCrary flirt on Instagram. Now,
woo! And see, at this point, Sydney Starr can't fool nobody no more because people know who she is. So you know who you're talking to.
You know what you're dealing with at that point. At that point, you signing up for pole class. Like, let's just stop playing. You know what you're doing.
Right.
So, now, for those who don't know.
And she flirting with you talking about, oh, I see you want to have a sword fight.
And they run, and y'all chasing each other around the house, and she's screaming, mine is bigger. Anyway, let's get past that. So, for those who don't know, Darius McCrary was the guy who played Eddie Winslow.
Oh, we know who he is.
Right. Now, to get into the story, Darius McCrary took to Instagram to show support to transgender entertainer Sydney Starr by promoting a video that her dancing to Lloyd's baseline. He captioned the video, "The undeniable at Sydney Starr. What's understood don't need to be explained. XOXOXO."
There it is. And he playing tank. He playing tank in the background. He playing tank songs in the background.
When we saw,
you gotta kiss, you gotta suck on it a couple of times just to figure out whether or not you like it.
You don't know if you
gotta do some experimenting.
Do you try cocaine once? No. You gotta be like Whitney. You gotta do it a line a few times. Okay,
you're not even sure if you got a gag reflex or not. You got to try that out.
Push it in there. If you don't push it in there, you'll never know. All right, boys, I'm not gay no more.
There it is. There it is.
There it is. Sydney then responded to Darius' post writing, "Thanks, baby."
Got it.
That's what Sydney said.
The two then started flirting after Darius posted a photo of himself shirtless in bed, which led to Sydney commenting, "Sexy daddy, good night, XOXO." Darius then responded with a string of emojis, including heart-eyed emojis, leading some to question whether they're dating. You can check the comments.
I'm killing them. He like, I'm killing them out here.
Yep. Boy, with this smooth $250 a week from these Family Matters royalties, these Family Matter royalties are keeping my Ford Focus lit.
Oh shit!
I'm putting lights on it next week.
Come on, man. Come on. Dude, you know who you're talking to. You know who you're talking to.
You know that Sydney Starr.
Now, okay. Do we give a pass to who is the brother from St. Louis, one of Nelly boys?
Ching.
Who? Do we give him a pass because you didn't know then? I'm gonna be honest. He got fooled.
I'm gonna be honest, man. Part of me says I think he knew and said forget it. Part of me say I don't know if he knew. Now I'm like this. If before you knew, it's hard to look at certain people and just say, all right, cool. Because you can kind of tell with the inflection in the voice, like it's not as clear as it should be.
But he meet her in the club. He meet her in the club, strobe light on. Do you give him the benefit of the doubt? And to everybody out there, you chime in on that too. Do you give him the benefit of the doubt the first time? Now, see, the second and third time is where you run into the problem.
That's tough, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna say strobe light on, because look, we all been in the club one day, and Tony say first time you get the pass, and that's the only time on. It's the only time.
The strobe light, honey. Look, take the transgender out of it. Okay. A lot of dudes have been caught in the club with the strobe light, honey.
No doubt.
You've been caught in the club with the strobe. You see the silhouette banging, silhouette like, oh yeah, and then You get up close, and then you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you was someone else. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
But you don't. You know what? Sometimes you don't know if you got you what's her name? The girl who got bit by the monkey and tore half her face off. I forgot her name. But sometimes you don't know if you're dealing with one of those until the next day after you leave the club,
True.
or when you wake up and y'all done got the room already.
Or you got a little oil in you, and you said, okay, yeah, I can do a butter face. I can do that.
See, that's the butter face. That's not.
That's not dangle. That's not dangle. That's not dangle.
It texted. She said, if the strobe light is on, you got to text and ask for baby pics.
Who said that?
I gotta tell to see Tim.
Yeah.
We was at the
you asking for baby pics, and she's showing you her football team pictures.
I gotta say something. Me and Tia used to work at this warehouse. I'm not gonna name the name of the warehouse.
Okay.
But it was a lot of people in that joint I thought it was just because it was a closed facility and it was only a certain amount of people in. They was like, hey man, you here, forget it. And it was pretty lit in there. It was very much like, and you just got to a point where it was like, she here, we here late all these hours, and here, come on, man. Let's run to and that does happen. So, but the strobe light thing is you in a club and the music is banging and everybody having a good time and y'all got drinks and you with your boys. And it's worse when it's a bunch of guys together and a group of females come with y'all. So now everybody gonna get to the all right. It's almost the peer pressure of having to smash who you got partnered up with.
Right. Let me ask y'all this, and this one's to the ladies, because I know what the guys are probably going to say. I'm gonna ask the ladies. How many of y'all have actually smashed an ugly dude, and you knew it?
Oh, and they knew it.
Did y'all get strobe lit? Did he fix your transmission?
You saying, was it a favor for a favor?
Maybe. I mean, it could have been a mercy. You're not going to tell me women ain't never handed out a mercy killing before, but just have you kicked it and smashed the ugly dude, and you knew what you were doing. So see, men ain't got the lashes, men ain't got the makeup. It's hard for a dude to fool you. You kind of know what you're getting.
Tony said, "Yep, still trying to forget. Damn, you reminded me." And a couple people saying the strobe light is on. You got to text and ask for baby pics. We read that. Summer said, "LOL," and Tia said she wear glasses. I can see through the strobe. Shit, them glasses gonna give you a hell of a mirror. But see,
because women know what they're doing, and that's exactly why I'm asking.
Right.
So if you smashed the ugly dude, you knew exactly why you was doing it.
Man, some would say she did.
Thank you for the truth.
You know what? I gotta the women that say they did it, the women that's actually out here saying that they done did. Because look, guys have done it. Let's just
Guys, hey, especially when you was younger, you might have been going through a hell of a drop. Like, hey, you know what? Times is tough out here.
Easy kill. Like the thing is, the guys, like we admit we do it. Guys, here's the crazy thing: women will do it and be like, "Man, what the hell? I'm never doing that again." Guys will do it and keep that number in their phone just in case
just in case the tank get low. Right, just in case Pickens get slim.
Like, man, look.
So no other lady is gonna cop to that, right?
No, it's Tony did, Summer did. You know what? But you know what? That's a whole. Now, here's what maybe we should ask this.
Jacqueline, because you got real quiet all of a sudden. You gonna tell me you ain't never hit the Urkel?
That's correct, but God gives ugly dude beautiful assets.
Like what? Money?
They saying homie might have. They saying homie might have that seal effect. I don't know. From what?
You said you really think that God just give ugly dudes elephant trunks out of compensation, huh?
You know what? You know what's crazy, bro?
Yeah.
I remember having a conversation with a female. Stroke. I got you.
Okay. You know what though?
Okay.
You know what though? Might have a point because we know ugly girls put it on you and try harder. An ugly girl will put it on you because they try harder.
Tony said they probably trying to block out the ones they did do. Here's the question though. Like, damn, this is gonna sound real crazy. But okay, we're gonna go there. Hell, it's Truth Brothers Radio, it's the terrible truth. You know how the some of the girls that got the handicap got the fat asses. Now let's just be real, right? Now let's like dumb booties on dumb girls. So look,
you saying the yes we can girls?
Yeah, the yes we can chicks be having the and it's. I knew a dude.
I've never seen a slough with a banging body.
Man, is you nuts? Man, look, felt guilty when I did it, but that ain't the point. The point. Look, the point is
you like. All right, you can put your retainer back in now.
Nah. All right, go on, get your sucker and get on out of here. Take your sucker and your cowbell and go and go back to the group home. But look.
Oh, you bogus for that, sir.
Oh man.
Put your cowbell. What's with the cowbell?
The cow, I don't know, man. She used to like the way it rang. Like just it was almost like I rung it because it was my way of telling her dinner time, if you know what I'm talking about. But that's neither here nor there. We're not talking about
you sitting with your boys on the porch and watch this.
Yeah. And next thing you know, you get something walking down the street with his arms in the air swinging. I'm like, yeah, that's man, what's wrong with the elbows? Don't worry about that. They just been that way. But boy, but look.
How are you, sir?
But they want to okay.
Yeah, see, she wants to talk about
okay. It wasn't necessarily a cowbell, right? It was a little bell that it would just amuse her. She just liked the bell. It just used to make a little ding, and she used to smile and clap. Just every time it went ching-a-ling-ling-ling-ling, had fun for me. And, yeah, like a dinner bell. That was my way of just, all right, you know what time it is? Cold. Cold.
All right. That's what she come down the street saying. Pole.
Yeah. She would just say pole. Pole. Okay, there you go.
You wrong for that. You wrong. Yeah, you wrong for that.
You just had a but they also like feet for some reason. I don't know. Just like feet. Weird.
Ooh.
You never been there, man. Oh yeah, we gonna offend. It's all right.
Yeah. Hey, y'all signed up for this.
Yeah, y'all said
been with us for 4 weeks now. Y'all signed up for this. The dating part is over. You're seeing who you're really dating now.
Yeah. Here's the thing. We're not bad dudes. I promise you, we're not bad dudes. We're just free with our words. We say what comes on our brain, and we just, we are unfiltered with our thoughts, meaning that it's best to always be straightforward and tell y'all exactly what's on our brain. Here's the thing. A lot of times we say stuff that y'all want to say. Y'all ever look at that?
This is true.
A lot
This
of
is
times
true.
y'all don't like to call people sloughs, but they out here. It's okay. It's all right.
This is very goddamn true.
So
This is true. And some of y'all, because some of y'all didn't want to cop to it, but you know that some of y'all done hit that ugly dude, and it wasn't necessarily for the stroke. It wasn't necessarily for the stroke. Y'all were younger. I get it.
I was gonna take it a step further and say some of them hit the ugly dude that was.
Well, you know who visited them. You know who visited them.
Oh yeah. Come on, man. I miss Lucifer, man.
Yeah, so Lucifer came up, top of the morning to you. Hey, look here. You know you're tired of riding the bus to work every day, and old Gerald got a nice brand new car. Go ahead and get that ride with him. Break him off a little piece. You'll be all right. He'll pay a lot of bills. Exactly.
But then, how many of them had that dude that literally was not the dude, but he just like she bumped up against him one day through the office and just her leg grazed past his khakis, and she was like, "Hey man, I think you got something in your pocket," and he like, "Yeah, I know," and he's like, why would you hide hot dogs in your pocket? Oh man, that ain't no hot dog. And she went, I don't know what's wrong with Kelf, but I'm gonna give him a piece of that action. Now Kelf looks like a burn victim, but she's gonna say, I got to see what that's about. Let's be real. Dudes have smashed the Butterface because her face looks like she was one of Caesar's friends, but the body
is cut like a diamond.
Come on, man. We've done it. It. Look.
Like and look at your boys. I know, but still, look at that ass.
My brother did it to me, like no joke. Like he was like, dude, but I understand. Like he was, I was in my teens, and we were staying on 92nd and Langley out here, man. And I don't want to say a name, just kidding.
Yeah, don't say a name.
But my brother knows exactly who I'm talking about. And man, I was about to say until you said Burger. No, see, you can say it was a person who just was not visually up to par. But when you reached to his knee, you felt something that wasn't his knee. And you said,
like,
I just
walking around with a nightstick.
There you go. You went.
Right.
Some of y'all went. I ain't gonna say all, but some of y'all literally said, hey man, we gotta go. We gotta go around. Which ain't that look. It's nothing wrong with that. We've done it, we've all done it.
So
and
we know that Family Matters played itself out, moving right along.
Right. All right, man. Here we go. Arizona man learns hard way that snakes are not toys. He was a sneaky link. Can't tell nobody you know me. Yeah.
Wasn't that Aaliyah song?
An Arizona man claims he finally learned his lesson about messing around with snakes after getting bitten for the second time in his life. Victor Pratt, 48, was holding a birthday party with his kid at home in Coolidge, Arizona on September 7th when he picked up a rattlesnake and began to play with it. Fox 10
Look at this, boy. Look at this. Yeah, there's nothing.
Glad they said the rattlesnake and not the other one. Because doing that in front of kids get you registered. When the kids saw it, I grabbed it.
You sure we talking about a rattlesnake? Are we back on the same story?
Yeah, this is the rattlesnake. It's just that the shit played out so funny. He says, when the kids saw it, I grabbed it, Pratt said. I showed them how to catch it, and I was playing with it like little kids do. After
he showed, hey, look here. Y'all want to know how to catch a snake like this. Ow! Shit! Like this. Is it hot in here?
After posing for several photos, Pratt lost his grip on the snake's head, and the reptile bit him in the face and neck. The snake bite veteran had the presence of mind to ask kids to rush him to the hospital.
Kids, and this was a 6-year-old party. Hey, boy, take these kids and get me to the hospital.
I said, we gotta go now because I knew what was gonna happen, said Pratt. He was incubated and sedated for 5 days. My bad.
Yep. He got bit and said, all right, this is where the fun begins.
Had Pratt not gotten to the hospital when he did, he could have been dead within 30 minutes, doctors say. Ain't gonna play with snakes no more, he says. Pratt, ooh, I got jokes. Hold on, we're gonna get to that. Pratt claims he doesn't remember anything from his time under sedation, not even when he was moved from Coolidge to a bigger facility in Phoenix. Doctors say that kind of memory loss is common when people being treated for venomous snake bites, as the drugs used to keep victims sedated are therefore unable to pull the breathing tube out of the trachea, prevents the brain from forming memories. Well, look, I want to know who told the story then, because if he can't remember anything,
the 6-year-old or the wife who divorcing him now because he started admitting the shit under sedation.
Or my thing is, I don't think that story. I think he told a different type of, because the stuff he was saying in that story does not go along with normal snake bite routine at a birthday party. First off, who shows up at a 7-year-old party with a rattlesnake? Let's just start.
They say they just happened to see it. Wasn't this in Arizona?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, so there's tons of snakes out there. So they're in the backyard playing in the sand, and they seen the snake. Look here. You catch it like he was doing a crocodile hunt.
That man got hired.
He was doing a crocodile hunt.
That man got hired to show up at that place. Once he got there, I think he knew, like, oh man, I got to pull out my big trick, and had to cut the cake later.
Yep. He threw up on the cake.
The kids. Yeah, I just, the way the story is just being told, man, I just don't like the way it comes off. It comes off real pedophilish. I'm sorry. It just, if
you like this snake, oh boy.
Just wait till you see my flim flam. Oh, well, damn, my bad. I beat you to it. But
no, you're fine. Yeah.
The kids, the kids had a problem with, I think it was sexual. I think he forgot what I think he went full Michael. I think he went full Michael Jackson, and
there's no snake bites in Neverland.
Come on, man. Dude, he told the kids to drive him to the hospital, man. Come on, man. Too much of that story.
Hey, kids, if you want me to live, you got to suck this venom out.
It's on like the pastor. Remember the pastor? Okay. For those who don't know,
yes,
there was a pastor who was going around telling women in his church that he had the Holy Spirit in his penis, and told them if they wanted it, they'd have to
get to the afterlife. You want to get to paradise, you got to go and suck on this.
Don't. If anybody thinks we're lying, you can Google this story. There was a man who literally decided, he said, I'm going to open, he had his church and everything, had people coming through. Women would go up to his church and say, well, I just want to see Jesus. And start.
And this was in Ghana.
And my thing, I would always I would always ask, like you said, bro. I remember you saying this and it rung a bell. At what point do you start saying, "Hey, nah, my husband can't come to this," or my wife can't come to this church, bro?
Yeah.
You love me, Lord, and all that, and I understand, but nah, we're not doing this. We can have church at home. If you want to see God at the crib, that's fine. But you ain't gonna go in here and see Pastor Tricky D and think it's finna be one.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Speaking of terrible, how about this? And y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. This dude was doing a crocodile hunter, right? I hated the crocodile hunter. Am I wrong for being happy when the crocodile hunter got that stingray tail to the chest?
Yes, you're wrong for that, man.
No, I'm not. He asked for that. He was asking for that learning up for years.
She said that was Satan.
We've already covered that.
Satan I don't think that was Satan. I think that was sensual. I think his what they call it. Start with a Q. No, that's nah, that was his whatever. But it was something else that was kicking in at that point. But no, if you are wrong for saying what happened to the crocodile.
No, I'm not. He asked for that. He would grab crocodiles. He would grab little lion cubs. He was grabbing, and look at this, and look, and when you hit it like this, it'll react like that. So he caught a stingray tail. He was asking for that.
He wasn't stingray hunter, man. That wasn't cool. So
this dude who got bit, did he ask for that?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so then the crocodile hunter asked for that tip to the chest. He asked for it.
I know. Jacqueline said the comment was about the pastor. Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was Satan. He just might have been a freak. I can't.
But that's what Satan do. Satan show up and give you ideas and say, yeah, right. B said, do stupid stuff, win stupid prizes.
Okay, look.
Yes.
First off, if that comment only applies to the crocodile hunter, because the pastor did stupid stuff and won every rip. So I can't say do stupid. We
got another winner here.
Yeah, he got winner, phone numbers, and dinner. So he was cool. But
okay. So you're going in on the ladies. Okay, how about this then? In Detroit, there was a pastor who baptized the men in his church, and he would put the baptizing cover over the men, climb on top of them, and hump them in the procession in front of the whole church. What about them? Are they not, ladies? If you saw your husband getting humped by the pastor talking about this is a baptism, how do you feel about that? Don't you say, okay, that's enough church for today? That's enough church for today.
Look, as a man, and most people take their kids to church with them, there is no way.
Not a one.
I could sit there and let that happen and see the look in my kid's face.
You see it as he puts the cover over, and he's no. Yeah, we're not doing that.
But
we're not doing that.
The problem ain't the fact that it's the problem that the men went up there, because it ain't like you didn't know what he was doing when you got up there. You knew.
You had to go a couple of times before you got baptized. You're like, oh boy, I can't wait till next Sunday.
Man, Pastor D.
Someone say, get your ass out of that water.
Pastor D me down is coming in for some more, and no, man.
Yeah.
She said, I hear you, Jack. It's I don't understand what man signs up for that in front of his wife.
In front.
And not
bring the kid. Watch me get saved. Bring the kids. Watch me get saved.
I'm going to get saved this next week, baby. And here's what you know what would really be crazy is the week before he saw somebody getting saved. Link, hey baby, I think it's time I get saved.
Yep, I'm tired of my ways.
And
I'm tired of my ways.
Come on, ladies. Y'all, come on, man. Yo, man, if y'all see that.
Yeah. Men, how about this, fellas? How about this? You come home from work after working all day at the grease mill. You come home, hit the door, and there's your pastor sitting. There's your pastor sitting on the couch after spending the afternoon with your wife.
And he comes. Hey, brother Gage, I'm glad you're here. We've been talking, and I think I need to counsel y'all a little bit more often.
Yeah.
Now, I was told you're not supposed to lay your hands on a man of the cloth. This is what I was told. Myself and Jacqueline says, then I'm going to save myself and get rid of you. Hey, man, I am not mad at you, Jacqueline. That's what I like to see. Real lady activity.
That's right.
Real like, nah, we don't do this here. But see, that's what I'm saying.
So, wait, which one you laughing at, Summer? The dude getting humped or the husband coming home and seeing the pastor on the couch?
Good question. Because, see, the problem with that is I think a lot of times, look, let me ask y'all this. Because we always get told, women always tell guys, man, you know what? Y'all just don't know when a woman like y'all and you think that chick your friend, she ain't your friend, and this, that, a third. Who's more naive to that, though? Because a guy can tell a woman,
Joe, what's happening, brother?
Not going to happen if I'm not home. My man, I feel
damn right. Damn right.
Because, see, men could tell a woman all day, every day, hey, man, that dude wants you. Nah, not Craig. Craig is good, man. He cool. He know I'm with you and this, that, and third and blah, 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 blah. But low key, Craig waiting on that opening.
Oh, yeah, Craig waiting for you to fuck up. Every male friend you got is waiting for your man to fuck up. Every male friend you got, they laying in the cut waiting for this fool to fuck up.
Here's a way to prove it. Ladies, you got a male friend, and let's say you got a man, right? And that male friend that you think is so cool that you like, he don't want me. Go up to him one day and say, you know what? I'm thinking about giving you a piece. See what that dude say. I guarantee. Now, look, don't get me wrong. You got dudes that are your friend. You got dudes that are, but they're your friend by situation only. They still like you as a cool person that can hang with you.
Right.
Is that a question, Tony, or that's a statement? They still like you as a they still like you as a friend. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. We got told we in overtime. But
well, what do you know?
Woo! Bernard. B-Dub says something.
What did he say?
Tony, I'm gonna let Tony pull it up because I want a shoulder crown leads to a dick to ride on. Look here.
Wow. That's a villain statement.
It is.
I like it.
But the boy ain't lying. I think it goes both ways. Women wait for other women.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, no. There's women who can lay in the cut and wait. And the thing is, their game is better. Their patience is better.
Nah, I disagree. I think guys' patience are better. I think guys' patience.
Guys are patient because they have to. Women can play a long game way, and when a woman decides to do something, they do it way smoother than a dude.
Women, like, okay, I'm looking at all the women and they're saying this. We're saying women saying that women can play the game. Look, true, and women do plan it out. Tony, you're absolutely right. Man, they coming in now. Women do the same thing too. They much better at it also. I don't know. All right, let me me tell you why I feel this way, right? And now got me rocking in my seat. Look, guys who know, we're gonna include somebody else in this. Guys that know that you gotta do, and he's like, man, I'm just waiting on that one time for dude to slip up. It's not like he's putting everything on hold to wait for that lady. He's still him. Right. So women, in my understanding, ladies, y'all out there, tell me if I'm wrong. To my understanding, women are going to go to it until they get to a point where, like, you know what? I've had about enough of this. You finna drop this to me. Dudes don't really go to that point. That's why I say dudes can wait. Dudes will be like, all right, we can just chill out, hold it out.
I'll give you this. A woman will see what kind of dude you are. And even if they waiting on you, if you're the type that she know you'll pretty much cheat on your girl, then she'll probably pull that. But if she know that you won't cheat on her, she'll wait for the heartbreak.
Right. And she'll wait because
she'll wait. She think you won't cheat. She's not gonna blow her stuff up. Plus, she might be worried you're gonna tell your girl. So she'll wait for the heartbreak. There's some dudes like that. There's some dudes who like, yeah, I ain't gonna just put it out there because I ain't sure she gonna cheat, and then I don't want to catch these hands by her man. So I'll just lay in the cut and wait. And then there's some dudes who'll just,
whoa, oh, I don't know if I should read Tony comment or not. Yeah. Leave that there. We'll wait for permission for that one. Oh, she said go ahead. Tony said, yep, it's happened to me. That's why I'm divorced. That bitch was in waiting. Okay. So here's the thing. All right, I guess I gotta ask it to Tony.
Put on them fresh lashes.
If she was waiting, did she wait until he said, okay, I'm with it?
Yeah.
And then, or
waited till some big fight, waited till he was upset, or waited till she could have been enticing him until he broke down. Little cleavage here and there, little wiggle here and there, and just slowly wore him down. Look, it's easier to hunt us down than it is to hunt them down. If a woman decides to go hunting, it's not the predator can become the prey real easy.
Depending on what type of predator you are. I like to be hunted by cheetahs and lions, not hippos. Now, when I say hippos, I don't mean big. I like big women. I like big women. I mean the Gwilfa bears, as we call them. Like, if a Gwilfa bear said, "Hey Ray, I'm just happy to meet you," and you, and she. Great personality, because if you're going to do something like that, from what a woman told me one day, if you're going to cheat on me, let it be better than me.
Yeah.
I remember a woman telling me that, and it was the craziest thing I remember, because I'm like, do you care? She was like, yeah, I care, because if you cheat on me, I want to look at what you did and say, I hate him, but I understand.
Not what the hell, you just hit anything that moved.
Right. So
right. That makes sense. I understand that. I understand that.
But does that make the hurt different? Oh yeah, B. Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah, I mean, she like, if you're going to do, you got to go out with a bang. Go out with a bang. Pull something that makes me say, I can see it. Damn, I ain't packing like that, or I don't look. Yeah, go out with stuff. Don't go out with butterface, because that just means you smashing the smash. Go out with, like, okay, she must have been so tempting that you couldn't have resisted it.
So, okay, so if that's
now
the case,
you're not saying that. You don't feel that way. So your girl cheat on you. Your girl cheat on you with Idris. You ain't feeling that.
Hold on, real quick, because I'm reading Tony's joint. Tony says she was a co-worker / friend. She would come to our house for the weekend barbecues and would scope out how he moved. And she was weak as hell. That bitch was a wolf. Tony. Well, look, They say keep your friends closer and your enemies closer. And obviously, wait, who co-worker was she, Tony? Was she your co-worker or was she his co-worker?
I bet she was his.
Oh, she was Tony's.
Oh! Oh! And you gave her the ugly girl charity.
Eee.
You gave her the ugly. You know with all those pretty women roaming packs, they'll take a couple of ugly girls in for charity, right?
So let me ask you a question, Tony. Because Tony said she whooped that ass and she got a man. She coming in. When did
She
did
gonna
you
break
ever
in
hear
a minute.
Did you ever hear any side talk about some like the girls maybe? Hey, yeah, did the girl ever go to any of the other girl co-workers at the job and say, yeah, have y'all seen Tony's husband? Oh yeah, it's gonna be some damage once she fucked that up.
Let me ask this. I'm gonna ask this to the ladies in general. When y'all got cheated on by the ugly girl, was she doing something that you A, didn't do, or B, wasn't good at doing?
She was prowling all the married women's men. So he didn't even keep her?
No, it was probably it was probably a hell of a sloppy toppy, and then it just slid it from there. It's the weekend, you barbecue, get a little oil up in them, and you look for the slip.
My bad, bro. Tony said she caught him in the crib.
I just said, see, she got a little oil up in them, and then the slip happened.
Summer Lasay said wasn't good at. So what? Summer, was it something that you wasn't good at that the girl did? And Tia says giving him quote unquote attention. What you mean? But
yeah, but again, that's how the ugly girls will shower you with so much attention and play to your ego that you'll slip.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it ain't hard. Like I say, it ain't hard to hunt down a dude. All you got to do is play to his ego. You soup his ego up. You soup his head up. Yeah, she was good at something. And look, the minute she can identify something that you won't do or you're not good at or he complains about, she gonna do it.
That's giving her the cheat code. You giving her the cheat code.
Yeah, so, well, they do their homework.
Tia said that he says she gave him attention. So Tia, after he told her that she gave him attention, did you decide to hey, we gonna try? Did y'all at least attempt to work it out? Because, or better yet, did you feel like you was not giving him attention? And then once he got the attention, did you say, you know what, I understand, and we can move forward now? That's a little, but man, y'all ladies got it bad, man. That is tough.
Look. They always tell you a wife who don't is a neighbor who will. If you're not doing something, especially if it was something you was doing when y'all was dating. Nope. Yep. Here you go. You know how when you on Google Maps and you take that little man and you put him in the street, that's what she did.
Did you? Because sometimes a woman will hang on just to say, all right, man, I ain't rocking with you like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this pole out you though. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it there and take the L. But sometimes, man,
really? Okay, now we're sliding off into something else. Do you think that?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
You know, it's learning.
You sliding off into something else though. Do you think that a dude will hold on to a girl even though she cheated and you don't feel that way no more just to keep the ass, or do you think that a woman will do that? I think a guy will do that before a woman do that. A guy will hold on. A guy will keep it just egos.
Guys' egos. Well, I mean, it depends. If you're saying a guy will hang on to it and like not and be one, is he not gonna step out? Because I can see
No,
a guy.
no. He gonna do what he do, but he ain't gonna let that go. He gonna keep it just to keep it. Though he mad and done, he gonna keep it just to keep it.
See, here's the thing. Guys are going to, I believe, that guys are going to do whatever it takes, especially if it's good. If it's good, a guy is going to do what it takes to maintain that. Now, he'll know out the back of his mind, like, yo, she did this. I know what she brings to the table with me. So I know that whatever she did to homie is like, goddamn. So now he's like, all right, now it's like he wants to keep it, but he's definitely not gonna treat it like he did when he got it. It's always gonna be. I think women.
He might keep it just because I'm not gonna let you win. I'm gonna still hold on to it. I
think guys are quicker to let it go, though.
I think women.
I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I knew a chick, and she would say she would do and act crazy because she would say, I know what you giving somebody else. So therefore, I gotta hang on to that because see, here's the thing.
Because I don't want to let them win. I don't want to let them win.
Right, I'm not gonna let them win. And from what I was told, it's harder for a woman to find somebody, especially if the guy knocks it out the park. It's harder for a woman to find something that meets that than it is for a guy to find something that he can just like. From what I was told.
No, I could agree with that. If once a dude learn the secret of how to hand out a nice number 7 with a twist, you're a commodity. A lot of women think they're good, but a lot of them are just pillow princesses, and they want you to do all the work anyway.
Nah, men be in their feelings, they'll linger and cock block. From their point, they leave. Well, see, that's the thing. Men cock block. No, I mean, look, for a man to cock block, he got
that's the alpha in them,
right? And he has to understand, like, yo, I don't want to lose this woman. Meaning that I don't want to let another man come in between there. And if he does, he might take away what I knew I messed up on. But women will not want the man. They will not want him and still pussy block or cat creep or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what y'all call it. And they'll be like, I don't even want him, but I don't want her to have him. Like dudes will be like,
dudes will do that. Dudes will do that too. Dudes will lose you. Dudes will mess up and lose you. Then get mad later when they see you with another dude, and then they get mad like they got cheated on.
I think the dudes that do that feel at a certain point it's something they lacking in. I believe it's something within themselves that they're not secure enough to say, you know what, that's an L, whatever. Like if I believe that if you can look at it and look at the situation and say, you know what, the only part that gets you like that is the selfish part of you. The selfish part will tell you. Okay.
You talking about being selfish? Be honest. Have you ever seen a dude with a girl and like, I want her, I'm gonna take that girl?
Ego.
Selfish.
I was a kid, man. Like I was as an adult. Nah, I don't think as an adult. Like if it was anything like that as an adult, if I said I'm gonna take your chick, it was more of a situation where it was like, you know what, I just want you to know I could do it, and then. I mean, it was never, I'm going to take her, so I want to be with her. It was not that. It was more of a,
I'm going to prove a point.
I'm doing this because it was either it was a challenge to see if I could, or it was more of a, nah, I just want her. That's just it. Like it was an ego stroke.
Okay, so now that you're older, do you think that women are more likely to say, yeah, I want her man, than older dudes are to say, I want his girl?
Yes.
You think women are more likely to say it now?
Yeah. I believe because this is just my assumption, and ladies, I know with 5 minutes left, we got to, get the thing. But I believe my assumption is that the idea of good men or the rarity of men that are worth keeping are starting to become real slim based on the fact that there are more feminized women out here. I mean, feminized men out here than there are of women who's like, I'm looking for that dude. And it's almost to a point when they do encounter that, it just draws this attraction to them.
Okay.
That's why a lot more women, I believe, are becoming more open to polygamy.
Okay.
A lot more women than are.
You mean polyamory?
Yeah, there you go. But more women are becoming open to that than dudes are.
Okay.
Dudes are more like, nah, man, I'm not doing that. Why?
Hey, man, there's a picture that's been going around Facebook with this sister that got her 2 husbands, and they sitting there posing, and she like, I won. Game over.
I'm not mad at it.
More power to her.
Let me ask you this before we even go out of here. If you could pull it off, would you do it? Right now, listen to me. Before you answer, right now, where you are right now, if you could pull it off and it runs without a hitch, would you do it? I mean, runs without, when I say without a hitch, I mean, you're going to come against your regular stuff.
Right. But would you be willing to give it a go? I would be tempted to try.
We need this. Sounds like
tempted to try.
This sounds like something.
You saying like right now? Honestly, I don't think I'm in a position to do what I normally do for 2 right now in that situation. But a couple of more years, I think I'd be stronger. I'd be strong enough to give it a try.
I think
that don't mean I would. I think the downside to that, all people can see is the upside. I think the downside to that could be pretty contentious too.
Yeah, that's something that we might have to delve into, man. That's something that I think we probably need to talk about.
We did that. Go back in our archives and check out the show we did called Three's Company, and we talked about how polyamory was going to be up and coming and become more of a prominent role in society. And it has since then. We did that show about 5 years ago.
Yeah, but look, man, had a ball, bro. Because I've been
so did I, man. This was fun.
Yes,
thank you guys for letting us come into your homes. We appreciate it. Thank Man to Man for letting us hang out with you guys for 4 weeks, and it's really been a blast. We are honored. Thank you, Tony.
No, I was having a ball over here. I was. You know how I feel about the Terrible Truf.
Yeah, it started bad, but I think we dialed it back. I think we got to a point we was really people were starting to say, "Hey, man, what is
horrified?"
Yeah, they was like, "Hey, the devil." But we had a ball.
But I really want to say thank you to you guys. It has been the ultimate pleasure of having you both here, filling in for Richard and Chris. We're hoping to bring them back. We're still trying to work out the logistics. But I want to tell your followers, your viewers, that they should be hopefully looking for you guys to come back again. I'm going to say this to your listeners. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm trying to get them on my network, y'all. So
here's the pressure. I tell you what, bro. What you think? Why don't we rock the rest of the year out with Tony?
I'll tell you what. Everybody out there who's listening, if you want the Truf Brothers to come back to finish out the rest of 2020, you guys let Tony know, let Tony Network know, and we'll talk about it from there.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
You guys, if you guys want some more of the Truth Brothers, you guys go ahead and let Tony, let her network know that you are out there listening and you want some more of the Truth Brothers. And we definitely
got 7 days.
Yeah, that
right,
sounds
right.
That sounds good. So let me say this to your listeners. So you can always find me on Facebook under Tony Breedlove, or you can look up Hot Topics Talk Radio, and you can send me a message if you go to our website at hottopicstalkradio.com. Send me a message. Tell me what you think, because you know what? I'm digging these guys. I've always loved what they do. They are my brothers, my friends, and I love them. I love them. So send me a message. Tell me if I should keep them on, because I really am trying to. So we'll be in negotiations about all of that, but we'll let you know, for real. Right. We'll let you know.
Because if we do that, when we do that, we gotta give Man to Man their show back. I'm sure they finished cutting their album by now, and I'm sure they want their show back.
Too sexy to live.
All right.
What happens on the mattress stays on the mattress.
There you go. Anyway.
You know what? That Black Lives mattress. I'm going to be thinking about that for a long time.
Yeah, I knew it was going to catch people.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you again. And I'm looking forward to talking back with you guys and see about how we can get you under the network. And thank you to all of your listeners and to the ones that have come here and supported you and watched the shows. So I'm hoping that I'll get some messages from them. But you can join us here every Thursday, Man to Man TV on Thursday nights, always starting at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific, 9 Central, 10 on the East Coast. Also, check out Hot Topics Talk Radio on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific. Urban Sentinel Live on Monday nights at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. And then on Tuesdays is, I get them all mixed up, Real World News TV at 5:30 Pacific as well. But until then, I'm inviting you to go to our website at hottopicstalkradio.com. Also follow us on Facebook under Man to Man TV or Hot Topics Talk Radio. So with that being said, have a wonderful night, everybody. And thanks again for your continued support. We love you and we cherish every time you come back and join us. All right?
Live long and prosper, people.
All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. I'm trying to close this out.
Good enough.